country where you are today, the rich do not use 100% of their own money for any business or personal venture, even though they have all the money to do so. You might want to ask yourself a question: why? Why rich people don't use their own money? Rather, they use other people's money. I'm going to give you guys quick references. In April 2015, Elon Musk, the Tesla CEO, and other companies bought Twitter for $44 billion. He only secured the transaction with $21 billion of his whole cash. He financed $27.25 billion from other 19 investors. That is, he used 48% of other people's money. But wait, Elon Musk was over $265 billion. He only used 1.7% of his net worth to acquire another asset. Another one, in July 2012, Mark Zuckerberg, the Facebook CEO, bought $5.95 million house with 30 years mortgage loan. At that time in 2012, Zuckerberg worth $15.6 billion. He only invested $1.2 million as a down payment for 1% interest rate. Hi viewers, welcome back to Doneflows Academy today. So if you already subscribe, like, comment on Doneflows Academy, we dearly say thank you. If today is your first time or you have not subscribed to our channel, we humbly ask you to become our family today. Please subscribe, like, and comment on our channel. Thank you for doing so. All our viewers for your support. Alright, now at the end of this video, you will know the 3 of 7 practical things rich people understand and why they do not take it for granted. You will also understand why rich people cannot live without the 3rd practical thing. Even with all the wealth and riches, most tall companies like lenders, bankers, insurers, employers, renters, and other benefit givers out there, they verify and ensure you have these 4 practical things under your control before you can be trusted with their resources, their credit score, and reporting. It is important to understand the usage of these 4 practical things because it will scale your financial landscape higher than what you can even imagine. In the previous video, we covered the 1st and 2nd practical things rich people understand, which are: number 1, the purpose, the ability to overcome identity crisis; 2, the association, the life journey path and helper we all see during our journey. Today, we have the privilege to introduce the top practical things rich people understand. It is called debt and credit. Please check our upcoming videos out to seek more information about debt and credit, understand the usage and how they can be effectively controlled to your own financial gain. Inevitably, we recommend you get understanding while you're getting your knowledge on how rich people, the investors, use debt and credit to scale their personal and business affairs into profitable venture by being in control of their income and expenses, assets and liability through financial education on their financial ecosystem. Quick question: what is debt? Debt is an agreement that involves one party, called the debtor, to pay or agreed upon value to another party, called the creditor. 2 parties involved in act of debt: the debtor, who is the borrower, and the creditor, who is the lender. There are series of payments are made to the end of payoff in accordance to the payment agreement, with interest or without interest. There are 2 types of debt you should be aware of. 1, secure debt and unsecured debt. Secured debt is assured and backed by an asset. Example are auto loan, which is secured by the car; mortgage, which is secured by the property, and so on. Unsecured debt is a debt that is not secured, not guaranteed. It does not have assurance. Nevertheless, it is strictly based on trustworthiness assessed by the creditor to award a credit to a debtor. I know you probably heard this phrase before: good debt and bad debt, right? What does it even mean? I'm going to try to analyze briefly. A good or bad debt depends on the cost of the debt with interest versus return, like as in value the debt provided to the debtor. Example to portray that: if I, Tulu, borrow $100 from Joe Bank with 10% interest, Tulu use that $100 to buy assets like clothes and resell them for a value of $150. Tulu pays the bank $100 the principal plus $10 the interest, total $110 back to Joe Bank. Then he made $40 as profit. That is over 60% return on the the investment. This is a typical good example of a good debt. If the same money borrowed in this case scenario was used to purchase a designer clothes for myself, and I did not use the money to make more money back, but I basically used the money for the pleasure of me wearing the clothes, $100, with no returns on that investment. That would be a typical example of bad debt. We stated the example. I hope this makes sense to you viewers. The truth about debt is debt was here before you and I, and it was always going to be here even when we are gone. That is why I believe we take debt to our own advantage smartly for financial gain and to expand our businesses and personal financial ecosystem. Doneflows Academy provide financial education that promotes good debt, that produce income profit greater than the debt called expenses in this case scenario, right? A credit is a debt, and a debt is like I owe you, which means I'm going to pay you later. A credit is an act of using other people's money to build rich and well through financial education. The rich only use 15 to 30% of their own money to get 70 to 90% debt as purchasing power to gain more assets. That will require some financial education in order to effectively and efficiently create wealth. Now that you understand debt and credit, the third practical thing, the next step is to gain more understanding. What is debt, how it is being used, how it is being effectively managed to expand your businesses and personal value. And on that aspect, Doneflows Academy have more upcoming videos about debt and credit and other aspects of finances in that arena to gain more knowledge. More examples to help you examine and to also understand other terminology about debt and credit will be displayed after this video. Please stick around as you take away points. Thanks for watching and subscribe to the channel. I'm Tolu Radiant. I'll see you next video.
Finish.